Right now, a small crowd continues to roam the streets. About 100 protesters got corralled by police at a YMCA on Broadway, but some made their way to City Hall and vandalized the building. KTV's Patti Lee was with demonstrators. She is live now to bring us her firsthand account of the chaos that ensued. Patti.
That's right. Well, as we covered this story, we actually became a part of it. Members of an angry crowd jumped on our live truck and threw what I believe are rocks at our windows, shattering them. So we tried to drive away, and our personal experience is just one example of the kind of violence we witnessed tonight. Tear gas and flash bombs filled this plaza where occupiers faced off with police, one of multiple clashes in Oakland tonight.
They tear gassed us multiple times all day today. All we were doing was marching, nothing. We didn't throw anything.
Occupiers claimed innocence, but our cameras caught protesters hurling rocks, bottles, and bleach bombs. At least 2 officers were hurt.
Their intent is to commit acts of violence and vandalism and break into something that doesn't belong to them. And so their intent is clear. We give dispersal orders. They don't disperse. Unlawful assembly, failure to disperse. I suspect that everybody we arrest tonight is going to be charged.
Police spent most of the night corralling this crowd of hundreds of protesters who had declared their intent to take over an unused space tonight and turn it into the new center for the movement.
There were cops on one end. We turned around. There were cops on the other end. There was essentially no way out.
The plan fizzled around 7 when police surrounded the crowd on Broadway and 25th and warned of imminent arrests. Hundreds of protesters ran towards a nearby YMCA to escape. A few made it out the back, but the majority were arrested while YMCA members watched.
The cops had all the protesters or the occupiers lined up in the front against the wall.
But the night was far from over. While mass arrests took place at the Y, 10 blocks away, a small group of protesters entered Oakland City Hall.
No one broke in. The doors were unlocked. People started tipping over stuff, and so then I left because I didn't think I was right.
Police barricaded the entrance to the building, where a crowd was starting to gather. City Hall is ground zero for Occupy Oakland.
They burned some of the flags that are usually in the center, that they threw trash on the ground, that they broke into one of our electrical boxes, and we don't quite get, they turned over the historic model of City Hall in the ground floor, and they destroyed the children's art exhibit on recycled art.
Now, over the course of today's protests, Oakland police tell us they arrested an estimated 119 people for failing to disperse. Reporting live in Oakland, Patti Lee, KTVU, Channel 2 News.